day 6 of my slow drive down to Koh Samui. I'm just going to go for breakfast now at the hotel. It includes breakfast, and then I'm going to do the next step in one hit. I'm driving down to Ferry Pier at Donsak, and then I'm getting the ferry across to Koh Samui. And going to spend, I'm not sure how long there, but I'll do some filming there, and I'll decide then where to go next. Last night I didn't have dinner. I sat reading on my bed in the hotel room and I fell asleep. I woke up, it was 9:30, so I rushed down to the restaurant and it was closed, and I couldn't be bothered driving to the village, so I did without, and it won't do me any harm. It's okay. So I'm going to head now over there. That's the coffee shop over there, and there's quite a few people in there. I don't know where they all came from, whether they're guests or they just come here for breakfast, I don't know, but I thought there wasn't many people in the hotel yesterday, if any. So I'm going to go over there for breakfast and then get on the road. I'm hoping to be in Koh Samui for around about 2:30, if I can get to Donsak for the 1 o'clock ferry. Now this is the breakfast you get at the Lamae resort. You get your normal 2 hot dog sausages and some jam and some toast and coffee, no juice, but you get water. So this is all inclusive of the price I paid for the hotel, so very good value. So I'm going to have this and then get on my motorbike and drive that horrible dusty drive down the highway to Donsak Pier. I don't think I'll be doing any filming between here and Donsak, because really, unless you want me to film the back of a truck, there's not much worthwhile seeing. So I'll see you as we arrive in Raja Pier Ferry Port in Donsak in a few hours. I'm not going to get off the motorbike, I'm just going to have a look while I'm driving past. Well, it looks like they're doing a bit of work here. What do you got? Yeah, look at this. Lovely little temple out in the middle of nowhere. Miles from anywhere. Well, look at the artwork that's gone into that, that's fantastic. Some old Buddha statues there. Looks like there's a temple, a bigger temple through that way as well, but not as ornate as this one. So, I just thought I'd show you that. If I see anything of interest, I'll stop, but I'm not stopping for too long, because I want to try and get to the ferry by, sort of midday, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock maybe, because after 1 o'clock, you've got to wait until 3:30 for the next ferry. They go every hour, but for some reason after 1 o'clock, the next one is until 3:30. And I'd like to get to Koh Samui early so I can rest up. It's been a very quiet 6 days. I've enjoyed it. It's been lovely, restful, seen some nice places. But it has been not boring, but a little bit underwhelming, I suppose. The places I've seen haven't had a lot of life in them, but nice for relaxing, nice for just taking some time out. So I've been driving for about an hour now from the hotel. Just noticed I'm getting a bit low on fuel, so I'm going to pull in here and get some petrol. Here's a bit of a driving tip for you. Oh, look at this idiot. Here's a bit of a driving tip for you. you are in petrol. If you're planning on driving through these type of rural areas, sometimes you're on the road for a couple of hours before you hit the highway, and you don't want to be running out of petrol. I never let my tank get less than 2/3 empty. I always make sure that I fill up when I've got 1/3 left in the tank if possible. You do find in these rural areas some shops and stalls at the side of the road who sell petrol in 750ml bottles. So you, on a motorbike, it's not too bad. You can look out and find someone who's selling it from the side of the road. That's normally a bit more expensive than going on the service stations. About 45 baht for 750ml. It takes about 3 bottles to fill up my motorbike, so that's about 135 to fill it up rather than 120. But who cares? When you're on the motorway, that's no problem. There's service stations, you know, every 50 kilometers or so. So you're always going to be able to fill up on the main roads. The entrance to Pier for Raja Ferry. Before they had quarantine here. I don't know if I have to stop for quarantine. Doesn't look like it. No. Can I buy ticket here or there? There. Okay, come and go. I got to stop here and they ask me where I'm going for some reason. Jump in the queue. Up. That's one of the bonuses of having a motorbike. They let you through. So there's the ticket desk there. So I've made it to the ferry port. It's a lovely ferry port, this. Really is nice, beautiful blue sea and the limestone mountains surrounding the Gulf of Thailand. Koh Samui is just over that way. Only about an hour and a half on the ferry. Now that was probably one of the best journeys I've had driving through Thailand. I was thinking I was going to have to go on the main highway, which is horrible because of all the trucks and busy traffic and fumes from the cars when you're on a motorbike. But I double checked with Google Maps and there was a more scenic route that only took 10 minutes longer. So I changed the directions on Google Maps and went that way. And it was even quicker. It said 10 minutes slow, but it wasn't because there was no traffic. And it was lovely. I drove through all these beautiful rural areas, twisty, windy roads sometimes, but very cool because sometimes you went through palm plantations. And it was very nice. It's now 10:30, so I left at 7:45, so it took me 2 3/4 hours, but 2 3/4 hours of nice driving, not highway driving. So yeah, it was beautiful. I really enjoyed the drive, and you know, as a tip, I suppose, don't always just think Google Maps, or that first one that they put up there, that's the fastest, but it might not be the best, depending on what you're looking for. If you just want to get from A to B, it's probably the best way to go, especially if you're in a car. But if you're not in any hurry and you want to see a little bit of the countryside, maybe drive past some nice beaches, take a look and see if there's a scenic route, a different route that will take you off the highways. So I'm booked on the 11 o'clock ferry. I didn't expect that. I thought I would probably get the 1 o'clock ferry. You can book online, but I didn't, because I didn't know how long it was going to take me, and I thought, well, you know, I don't want to book on, say, the 1 o'clock ferry and then find out I have a bit of problem on the road and I don't get paid till 2. So I left it, and I've just paid now. It cost me 200 baht, about $8 Australian, for the motorbike and myself to oh sorry, bit of a truck pulling up here. Yeah, for the motorbike and myself, 200 baht, so it's very cheap for an hour-and-a-half ferry across to Koh Samui. Inside the ferry port, they have a coffee shop, toilets and seating area. And there's a little shop as well, I think, that sells food and drink, like a little 7-Eleven type shop. So it's quite nice in here. Not air conditioned, but there's lots of fans. You can also get food on the boat. They have a little shop, but word to the wise, it is more expensive because they've got a captive audience. You can't go anywhere else. So it is, and it's not just a little bit more, it's quite a bit more expensive if you buy food or drink on here. It's trusty. So what I do, just about 5 minutes back that way, back on the road, there's a 7-Eleven. And what I do, I just go and buy things from 7-Eleven and take them on board with me. Saves a few dollars. Why not? Why pay top price if you don't have to? So the ferry's just come in now. That's the one I'm getting on. I feel quite excited. Looking forward to it. I was back here about a month ago and didn't think I'd be back so soon, but I'm glad I am. There's the shop on board the boat. They only carry limited stock, so it's a good idea to go to 7-Eleven. You've got a lot more choice, and the ferry's a lot more busy than last time. Only just started boarding and there's already a lot of people on board. It's all air conditioning here. So I'm not sure what's going to happen when we get to the other end, get to Koh Samui. Last time I came, it was easy. You just drove off and went on your merry way. Time before that, there were police and army lining up and checking everyone getting off to make sure that they had 2 COVID vaccinations and had a certificate for it. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen. If you got to do that, it's normally a long wait, but I'm on my motorbike this time. I'm at the front of the boat, so I'll be one of the first ones off, so it shouldn't take too long, even if I have to produce my vaccination certificate. As you can see, the car deck isn't that busy. 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks, maybe 10 cars, so it's not that busy. A lot of foot passengers though, many foot passengers. So we'll go down and find Trusty, have a little bit of a rest after her long drive today, this morning. Okay, we're now in Koh Samui, back to probably my favourite place in Thailand. Going to drive up here now, just outside the gate, time before last. Border police and army checking everyone off the ferry, making sure they were double vaccinated and had certificates. And good, they don't have it. That's good, because it took me about an hour that time to get through all that. So it's just a straight drive down to Lamae. Walking street. Thought I'd drive down this way. So the hotel's down here anyway. I thought I'd drive down and take a look, see what it was like compared to last time I was here. 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, and it's pretty much deserted. There's no one around. A lot of shops closed. Hardly anything open. I was hoping that I'd see a little bit of an improvement from when I was here last time, but unfortunately not. Sorry to be on a downer and doom and gloom, but it can't be helped. I remember this town when it was thriving 2 years ago, and now look at it. Massage shop closed, 7-Eleven closed, everything closed. So disappointing. There's Cocktails by Pick, just over there. I was going to go there tonight, but I think I'm going to have a quiet night tonight. Let's go and find somewhere quiet for dinner. But I'll go to Cocktail by Pick tomorrow night for sure, because I've missed it a lot. But just look at this, it's very quiet, very, very, very quiet. This is more quiet than when I was here in January. Very quiet, terrible. McDonald's is closed, but then again, that's been closed for a while. So my hotel is just down here. It's right on the beach. And the good thing about it, another reason why I stay here, is because it's very close, not just to the beach, it's on the beach, but it's close to my favourite breakfast place, Bamboo. Here we are. It's called Lamae 99. Oh look, not even a car here. Jeez, very quiet. Okay, I'll go and check in. So this is where I'm staying. It's called Lamae 99. I've stayed here many times before. Always good, very nice hotel. You've got your hotel rooms back here, that's where I'm staying because it's a little bit cheaper. And then you've got your hotel rooms on the beach. And this is the reception area. So you check in. They also have a coffee shop, come bar. Looks like it's closed today for some reason. It could be because it's so quiet at the moment. And these are the hotel rooms that are on the beach. Cost a little bit more. It's very quiet, hardly anyone around, as we saw when we drove through town. Tomorrow I'm going to take a little look along here and see what's open, what isn't open, but from when we drove through town 5 minutes ago, I'm not expecting too much in the tourist scene here in Koh Samui. Today I was going to stay in another hotel. I'd never stayed there before, Crystal Bay Hotel, and it's very good, very nice hotel, very beautiful, right on Crystal Bay. I'll do a video of Crystal Bay in the next few days because it's that nice. And I was going to book in there, and it looked really, really good. I was just 1 second away from pushing the button to pay for it, and I thought, oh, I better just check a few things in the small print. And I'm glad I did, because when I looked again, it was a room with a fan, not with air conditioned. And as you can see, it's very, very hot here. You need air conditioning. So there's a little bit of a lesson there to be learned for me and for you. If you're planning on booking hotels, always check the small print. So this is the hotel swimming pool. Very nice. Probably had a bar there at one time, but closed now, of course, because of COVID. So yeah, very nice pool, nicely kept. They got some nice water features and very nicely laid out. I'll show you my room. My room's out the back area here. But very quiet out here. It's you don't hear anything at night, which is always good. You don't want to be staying somewhere where there's big parties going on next door. So here's my room. Just normal standard hotel room. Very nice. Got plenty of power points. That's another thing I like about this hotel. Some places you go, you don't have enough power points to charge up my camera and computer and phone. Give you 2 bottles of water every morning, and TV. Normal standard, no different to the ones I've been staying in. 3-star, 4-star, something like that. But this is fine for me. Got a big bathroom, shower. Same as you get most hotels in this class, 3 to 4 stars. So yeah, it's fine. So this is bamboo. If you've seen my other videos, you'll see that I come here quite a lot for breakfast, and I'll be here tomorrow morning because the hotel doesn't do breakfast. But they do a very good beer, so I'm having a chang. Just had a swim. And I feel very relaxed to be back in Koh Samui. I really feel this is my home, and I think I'll probably come back here to live. I have to go back to Hua Hin to get all my things, but that was one of the reasons I came down this way, was to check it out again. I left in bad circumstances before. Well, I'm over that now, and I'm ready to start again. And I think Koh Samui would be a good place as any for me. So if you haven't already done so, please push the subscribe button. It'll help me a lot. Thank you very much. And push the thumbs up button. And if you know of anyone who might like to watch my videos, push the link button and forward that to them. If you're thinking of retiring or living in Thailand, please take a look at my book, The Retiring Thailand Handbook, the first 6 months. Find it on Amazon. It's crammed full of information to help you tiptoe over the logistics of making Thailand your home in retirement. Thanks a lot for watching my video. So until next time, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.